Hi everyone, it's Lucy from My Crazy Craft Life, and I'm here today with the design team post for Scrapping for Less. Today I'm going to be doing the revisiting series. I am revisiting the July 2019 Flavor of the Month card kit, and the theme was Summer Camp. I am going to be coloring this embossed image. As part of the kit in Collection 2, you received a tree embossing folder from Doris, and I thought it might be fun to watercolor a background for the scene that I was going to kind of create. So that's what you're going to kind of see me doing here. Now I will tell you I am not great at watercoloring. It is way out of my wheelhouse and out of my comfort zone. But I thought I would give it a try. So I'm going to kind of go through as this is going on what was part of collection number 1. Under the Stars paper by Scrapping for Less, Happy Camper stamp by Sunny Studio, Camping Icon stickers by Doris, Round Black and Gray Rhinestones by Doris, and Sequin Mix by Scrapping for Less. Now, any of the products that are available from this kit I will link so that you can jump over and grab them if you would like. But I thought it would be fun, like I said, to take the embossing folder and then watercolor the background of the embossed image. And that embossing folder was, like I said, part of collection number 2, which was Camping Plaid, and it was Camping Plaid paper by Scrapping for Less, S'more Friend stamp. It was an exclusive by LDRS Creative. Tree embossing folder, the Wood Camping Icons by Kaisercraft, and a Sequin Mix by Scrapping for Less. Collection 3 included Camping number 1 paper by Scrapping for Less, Happy Trails stamp. It was an exclusive by Pink and Main for Scrapping for Less. Metal rimmed craft tags by Doris, Green Twine by Doris, and a Sequin Mix by Scrapping for Less. And then the collection 4 included Summer Camping paper by Scrapping for Less, Camping Cutie stamp set by Scrapping for Less, Orange Rhinestones by Doris, Green Leaves by Doris, and a Sequin Mix by Scrapping for Less. So those were the 4 collections that you received as part of this kit. You also receive some cardstock, and that cardstock included Tiny Orange, Craft, Timber Green, Banana Split, Hot Fudge, and Night Shift Blue, and that is 100-pound high-quality colored cardstock. You also receive 2 sheets of Neenah 110-pound Classic Crest Smooth Solar White cardstock, and then 4 A2 size white envelopes with that. Now, once I finished up the watercoloring, I used my heat tool to dry it off because I'm impatient and I didn't want to let it dry on its own. And then I cut down this base, and I end up cutting it down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. I am making an A2 size card, so a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I was going to leave a border around the card by doing this. So that's why as I was painting I wasn't really too concerned about the edges because I knew I was going to be cutting those off. I used a Hero Arts Intense Black ink to stamp a couple of the images. I stamped both the boy and the girl from the Camping Cuties stamp set, and then I stamped the little tent that was part of the LDRS Creative. And then I used those Copics to color. And I did not leave the coloring in here, but then after I finished coloring the images, I cut them out with my Scan and Cut. And then I used some fun foam with adhesive on the back to adhere to the panel, the watercolor panel. Now, the watercolor paper that I used was Canson, and it still gets a little bit of warped even though it's watercolor paper, so I like using the foam to give it a solid background so that it stays nice and straight. I popped up the images with some fun foam, the images of the little camping cuties, and the tent I just kind of stuck in the background. And I thought this just created a cute little scene with different parts of this collection. Then after that, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I just use some white cardstock to stamp the sentiment, "Let's escape together." So I'm sure many of you that are under quarantine or shelter in place and all of that good stuff are about ready to escape, kind of like I am. I know we're all being safe and we're all being healthy, so we can live through vicariously through our cards that we make and wish that we could go out and do these things. But that is pretty much it for this card. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out these revisiting videos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can head over to Scrapping for Less, and like I said, there are quite a few pieces of this kit left. I will link them below. And then I hope everybody has a great day. Take care and stay healthy.